Sound can barely be heard. Okay. Let's boost it. Okay, what do we have? Russian colony. Looks like a plentiful map. Gold tiles. Desperate scab found. I have water, aluminum, low, really low carb. I don't like it. There's probably nomad spot over there. Really good nomad spot. Where's the scab spot? Here. Yeah, there's definitely 4+ founds. I really like this one. You have carbon. Oh, they take that one first. Carbon, silicon. I guess water. Oh yeah, water. Did I miss water?
An elite HQ has been founded.
Oh, DT goes elite there. And he crushed a gold tile? Okay, well, so he goes elite. That's interesting. Let's see, what silicon does he go for? I might need to go for double low. We'll see what happens. I do believe it's standard halved. I can't promise that. Anyway, let's go for the founds. Let's start Clippy. Clippy found it first. So we really like this found. Where's his water? Yeah, I kind of feel like Sophie took his water. I don't know, you could go multiple highs. Like, yeah, no, that's a medium. Why do you go there, Clippy? Take this one first. So yeah, I think zooming out as Clippy here would, like, this is both closer and more water. Though this can be transitioned into wind, so there's an argument for that. But you still need water somewhere. But I kind of missed the water situation when looking at this. Anyway, let's keep to the back. Yeah, I really like this found. Nice mutiny from DT. So he gets the silicon he needs to upgrade, and he hurts the person I think is in a very strong position. To the back will have really nice access to upgrade the resources. Carbon. Water. Oh, DT stole this water. Ah, I like that. Okay, DT will have water, although we will have to ship it a ton and fuel is pretty expensive. But he will get teleportation, most likely. I like this. And he can also get slant drilling. Yeah, this is really good from DT. It won't pay off for a while, but it will definitely pay off come the late game. But I still like to the back a lot. He still has this water, so losing that wasn't too impactful. Yes, what he needs. And how he's making money? Single glass tile.
An elite HQ has been upgraded.
I don't love that. It was a Russian colony, right? Yeah. But it might work out. So there is well, I guess he has a ton of silicon. There's an argument for it. So the problem with making glass as a nomad is sometimes just that you don't get enough silicon left over for making all your buildings. But yeah, okay, I favor to the backs found a lot here. And second most, I don't want to say DT. If I say DT, it's only because he's DT. So this shipping depth is rising up. These water pumps are -150.
New land is available for auction.
And he's gonna make reactors. So why is reactors close to your base not optimal here? It's not what DT would wish for. Because he's gonna make fuel, which will instantly transfer to HQ, which means he will instantly be available for his freighters to use. So he will stop gaining debt, but he won't gain that much money from it. One way you can mitigate this, I guess, you can have these reactors remote and put it on auto cell. Then you will still rack up this crazy fuel debt, but you'll also get money. So yeah, after the triple is making 1.5, so he's losing half his production here. Wait, a third? A half. He's losing half to the shipping. And okay, he's going for 4 reactors compensate. That's actually pretty solid. Yeah, he will make nice amount of money now. Problem with this is reactors use a lot of power, and so does steel mills. Who's gonna make power money? To the back. To the back is in free solar panels. Who won the auction? Clippy won it for 20k. It's pretty reasonable. Carbon is really cheap, so he won't have much problem affording the build. And yeah, power is high, and geo is always nice. What's going on for Sophie? Sophie has some water, although really not enough to support what she's producing. I do like farms here. Farms from these 2 players and farms from to the back. Everyone except DT has farms. And DT is already in C-debt. So not only, yeah, he kind of fixes debt issues from fuel, but gain debt issues from power. And also has debt issues from food. There's no cook the books here. This could turn out poorly for him. We'll see what happens. To the back, first to HQ4. Goes into a lot of water, which is a great choice. Look at the graph. So behind the price of water, you can see the price history of water, and that's a slope. Woo! And you can cash in on that. It's to the back, which I really like. Although Elite, second to HQ4, it's pretty strong. I'm not sure how he is upgrading. I guess ignoring power. Okay, I would expect the scavs to upgrade before him. Perform would be nice, although where are you going to water? Oh, it's getting a 3rd water pump. Okay, okay. This might be reasonable, we'll see. And he has kept the aluminum price down. He had this god tile and he doesn't even use aluminum. I guess, wait, they do use aluminum if it's lower than silicon. So let's have this special thing where they can use silicon instead of aluminum. But only if it's lower priced. I mean to build buildings, to upgrade you need silicon. So there's a pleasure done, this is a good one. To the back, 20k, really cheap. Oh yeah, this is gonna, for the minute that it's here, it's gonna earn 18k. So we just traded 20k debt for 18k pure money in the first minute, and it's gonna keep making money. Really solid. This might be enough to go for VR first. Although I think he likes nanotech. Maybe even superconductor, we'll see. There's a lot of strong patterns to get here. And because he was, like, he has the money lead, he chooses to use it on patents. Could also keep making more money, try to buy Clippy or Sophie. But with this found, I like patents too. It's gonna be attacked a lot, so thinking machines will be nice. And just being first gives him that efficiency you grab from patents. And he chooses nanotech. He actually built it. Both of them building at the colony, interesting. I never built at the colony. That might be a mistake. Clip is planning for geothermal borehole with this placement. Sophie placing it at her base. So I would like to see Patent Labs gooned and or hologrammed, always. To the back, gooned his, Clippy gooned his, Sophie neither goon nor hologrammed. So this is a risk, especially when there are spies in the market. We'll see if it works out. DT in a ton of debt, making his first optimization center, going into chemical refinery. So this is a decent timing for chemicals, because this is when everyone tries to get patents and optimizations, so it will rise just based on that. And apparently the colony started consuming some chemicals too. So it's a solid choice, especially for his own use. Oh, and I like this. Yeah, if someone's in deep debt, you can just hit them a bit to force them into spiral. And it's kind of one less opponent. Especially if you're in a position to buy them after. So what patent did we miss? To the back got nanotech and superconductor from Sophie. I like that. So she has a base adjacent geo plant. Oh yeah, there's a problem with these cams, I just realized. Why is fuel 180? I guess DT keeps shipping. Okay, so DT, if I want to point out DT's mistakes, which is a bold thing to do, because he's DT, probably knows more than me. But
So,
I would have gone for earlier patent lab. Like, earlier, he's still not going patent lab.
the engineers have
He's shipping so much. He's shipping 2 fuel a second, and fuel had a minimum of like $60, and then it peaked up again, or turned it up. He's so vulnerable to hits on his electrolysis. Just grab an early teleportation. And then you can also grab like a VR and making that stupid elite pleasure dome money. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Going to HQ4, going into optimization center already.
Our methods
I
continue
mean,
to improve.
he will definitely get the bonus claims earlier this way. But he's not on that. Let's see what happens. Clippy grabs slant drilling. He's still HQ4. I'm pretty concerned about Clippy here. I haven't been watching what he's doing. Why is he struggling? Oh, it's a water thing. Yeah. Clippy needed water. What do you do at this point? You grab this, and you go back in time and fix your mistake when you didn't grab this one. So Sophie has 3 lows and 1 high. She's probably rolling in water money. No, she's not. She's also using a lot of water. Wait, it should be 4.5, 6.5, -6. How is she negative? Oh, right, it's her HQ. My bad. She wants to optimize water. Disposition. And DT started paying off his debt. He bought 1 stock in himself first, which is a solid thing to do. When you have high debt, your stock price is low, so buy it up. And then you can pay down your debt, and your stock price will appreciate, so you can invest it in yourself. Of course, you need a lot of money to do that. He didn't have a ton of money, so he just bought 1 in himself and then paid off a little bit. You do what you have to. And going for perfect chemicals, and now these are going to make pretty nice money.
Optimization routine successful.
Really nice money. That's pretty much all that's going for him. Imagine a power surge here now. There's nothing. And honestly, Tudeback is in a position where he can start going for the buy. Okay, now it's less appealing. And yeah, you see, as soon as this kicks in and gets some money, spends it on stock. That's a really solid decision. From here, he can start stabilizing. I still do kind of want to see a patent lab. Though you would need another goon, which you can't really afford, or a hologram, which we need to get out of D for. Patent labs you can get nano, since we're not making steel, we don't really want to make steel. We can use nano instead of steel. Teleportation, like I've said before, fuel is still silly high. We would say so much on it. And the VR, and of course a pleasure dome. I can't believe nobody bid for this auction. Like, this is the reason Tudeback is in the lead. 62k, he paid 20k in debt. And he's already 62, and he just got VR. Oh, that's filthy, that's so good. 553, so much money. And Sophie mutinied it for a while, or it would remain even more money. Okay, DT, he did the buy your stock thing. So I expect next step is sell down your, pay down your debt. And I really wish I made a power surge here. You kind of need to be ruthless in shutting down elites. We'll see what happens. He's still not out of this. By any means. To the back though. What patents did he get? Nanotech, I'm not sure about the order here. I didn't pay that much attention. If I had to guess, Nano, Thinker Machines, FI, VR. So FI is just targeted because he saw DT wasn't a lot of that. And actually would have gotten a lot of value out of it if he power surge this. I'll stop complaining about that. But to get Thinker Machines, one of his favorites, we can get off-worlds, one of his favorites, and in his situation I would buy like 400 oxygen, because this price is going nowhere but up in the near future. Unless people really go hard on the black market against this. It's both hologrammed and gooned and Thinker Machined. It's a pretty solid investment. Nice silicon stockpile.
Time to start improving everything.
So at this point you probably build another one? Okay, interesting choice. So if you're doing this transition, you don't build another one. You probably sell down some silicon because the market is trending down.
Our methods continue to improve.
And go for a buy, I guess, because if we're gonna build 2, that was the timing to build 2. Meanwhile, DT, making that chem money, has a lot, although he's not HQ5 yet. About to do a second perfect, which would be fuel. And I didn't pay off as much debt as I thought. Yeah, I would definitely look to... Oh, silicon. Yeah, he needs silicon to upgrade. He would have to pay 40k in silicon. He doesn't want that. He should do something with his money. I'm not sure what. How's Clippy doing? Clippy optimizing camps. Solid choice, solid choice.
An elite HQ has been upgraded. Sold.
Sophie, what are you working on? You have water. Ooh, that's... Okay, so she's responsible for crashing water, I guess. So I said I wanted to see water optimizations, but I think 3 might be a bit too much. Because you're also helping other people by crashing it this hard. You just want like, a small surplus. So 1 or 2 pips would have been fine for me. And she's spreading out her production. This... Yeah, I think she's spread out a bit too thin. I'm with only 3 of these markets. Being a 4 just makes your optimizations that much less efficient. And DT finally grabs HQ5. Goes for a hack array to short silicon. Sorry, short steel. He is the only steel producer. Interesting choice.
Pirates. I hate those bandits.
Yeah, I mean nobody will interfere in that market, so it's not bad. And DT still needs to to the back still needs to do something. And he's going for Sophie. Maybe spotted this awful market, maybe just optimizations like I don't know why I went for Sophie, but not a bad choice. He's making good money. I would have to guess that to the back or DT is making the most money right now. These launchers are pretty good, and wow, I really exaggerated when I said oxygen would go up a lot. But after this is certainly well, after Clippy builds his and Sophie builds his. This is when you buy a lot of oxygen. It is hack going through, it's not surplusing anything, I would maybe look to surplus power. So as an elite with a hack array you can both short and surplus at the same time. And I have no idea why it doesn't have any patents. Or a pleasure dome. Like it doesn't want to make money. But yeah, this power price, that's good for to the back. He is getting overloaded, but that's kind of fine because he has nanotech. And he would really want to be in this elemental cores anyway. Silicon is silly, especially after DT upgraded. Alright. Interesting, interesting. I agree with this. Actually, I don't agree with this, because this isn't superconductor. We can rid of a triple over here. So... Clip base on plus 10. How is he plus 10?
The black market is open for business. Optimization routines
Am I
successful.
blind? I think I'm blind. Oh, I see a power line there. Right, that was that geo plant.
Our methods continue to
Oh, there they are. Okay. So just having. Oh, he has cold fusion. Okay, okay, I get it. He has cold fusion. That's why he could make so much power. Like this doesn't make any sense, but it does make sense. So he paid power with its water, so we could sell the actual power. And
Launch
there's no debt
affirmative.
now.
What a
Really, really
plan.
nice.
Optimization
To the back has to buy on
successful.
Sophie. DT has still not a debt.
Advanced our production.
He's the one
Price manipulation
surplusing power.
Screw with us, and we'll
But
screw with you.
he has made an offensive move on to the back, who just spent all his money to go for Sophie. I think stock-wise, DT is not in a bad position here. Debt-wise, I'm a bit worried. And Sophie's off-world is mutinied by to the back. But basically, to the back has to hope that Sophie becomes profitable rather soon.
Market is online.
At this point, DT should be out earning him. With steel shorts, perfect steel optimizations. Take a look.
Successful off-world
Well, especially with
shipment.
all the black market is eating.
For the profits.
Actually, they might be somewhat similar. Yeah, I think to the back might have this. Launches.
Our
Did really
methods
good.
Continue to improve.
Aha! I told you should have invested in oxygen. Now it's 230. Yeah, so as soon as there was more than one off-world market in the game, oxygen kind of exploded.
Optimization
And
routine
one thing you do is
successful.
just buy up a few hundred of it when it's $80. Why should somebody making glass?
Prepare for pending market
Clip is making
adjustments.
glass.
The black
And
market
because
is
the
open
silicon
for
price finally
business.
died, it's really, really profitable. Ah, get rid of this hacker, eh? You need an actual glass skin. Anyway, but I'm not sure what Clippy can do here. It appears he's buying stock into the back after DT is selling out. Okay, well, yeah, no. To the back has this. I have a complete faith. So don't bait it here to switch to Clippy. Just finish the buy into the DT. Clippy's not even close to buying out.
Our methods continue to improve.
DT could make a killing in glass right now. And he's making two offers at the same time. He's just hoping that...
Misinformation in progress.
So by selling out of to the back, he's hoping that to the back will switch his target to Clippy. Oh, he's doing it! And DT with perfect glass, double offworld, might be able to catch up. Especially if Clippy sells out of to the back before getting bought. I'm worried now. I don't think to the back needed to buy Clippy. Clippy was not a threat.
Off-world market is assembled. Our
Clippy, what has he got? Sure. Okay, he's actually making a lot of money here. On the glass. But not half as much as DT. With this double offworld. Where are they?
The off-world market is finished and awaiting orders.
There's one. There's one. Neither is defended. Let's do the back. Back market wise. On mutiny stored up. Alright, well. DT might have a chance. If to the back sells out, if Clippy sells out of to the back now. And to the back still buys Clippy. If to the back buys DT, I don't think Clippy has a chance. Let's see what happens. But if Sophie is a really good sub. Yeah. Offroads are king here. I'm not sure. I think DT moved out of
Market is
steel
online.
prematurely. Yeah, okay. Yeah. DT doesn't have a chance. Everything I said, it was a lie.
Off-world shipment launched.
Everything I said was a lie. To the back has this. Wow! To the back, winning 2 in a row. Really well played.
Payout.
This nanotechnology, thinking machines, patent rush to off-world seems to be really working for him. But he did like, have a crazy good found too. He never got carbon? I guess he was working with a lack of claims. There's no bribe claim, there's no auction a tile. And I just finished your game. And To the Back takes it. 2 games in a row. Well played, To the Back. And hello, Lahi. How did your game go?